Welcome to Sex Positive Gaming. I'm Annie, and today we're going to look at 8 new Steam releases that are coming out in December, and a few that were last-minute releases in November. This is a solid list with 2 massive titles. We're getting to the point where it's getting really hard to figure out what to talk about each month, because there are so many new and interesting games. First up is Treasure of Nadia. This game is Tomb Raider meets Pirates of the Caribbean, and is the sequel to the 2019 hit Lust Epidemic. Seriously, this is one of the best releases this year, and is one of the contenders for Game of the Year. Check out my full review back in September, but this is one of the must-play games of 2021. Treasure of Nadia is available for PC, Mac, and SteamOS on Steam, and for PC, Mac, and Android on their Patreon. Next up is the first expansion to Leap of Love Dark Princesses. This is an adorable dating sim harem experience that puts an interesting spin on the Frog Prince fairy tale. This is a horror-themed expansion, and no, it is not late for Halloween. It's just really early for next Halloween. Leap of Love Dark Princesses is available for PC on Steam, and for PC, Mac, and Android on their Patreon. Next up is the Cyberpunk shooter Afterlife. I'm not sure what to think of this one. It has an AO rating, but it says it won't have any explicit sexual content. We'll just have to wait and see once it comes out. But Cyberpunk and zombies does seem like an interesting combination if this is not just another cash grab. Afterlife is available for PC on Steam. Next up is Secret Summer. So there seems to be a specific formula for a certain combination of flavors in visual novels if you want to maximize your chances to have a successful Patreon or Steam release. Secret Summer absolutely checks all of those boxes. That doesn't mean that this is going to be a bad game. There just isn't a lot of content yet to judge fairly, but the early build does look good. Secret Summer is available for PC, Mac, and SteamOS on Steam, and PC, Mac, and Android on their Patreon. At this point, I almost feel I'm required to have a game where the title tells you everything you need to know in each of these Steam release lists. This month we have Horny Elves and a Moral Orc. I mean, it does get the premise across nicely. We do, however, have to be careful about what we say about orcs. We wouldn't want to upset the unrepentant sexual predators who run Wizards of the Coast. Horny Elves and a Moral Orc is available for PC on Steam. Next up is Flint: The Black Hole Prophecy. This was a successful Kickstarter back in 2017, and like most video game Kickstarters, it totally met its projected release date of October of 2018. I mean, this game does look great, and really reminds me of the old school game Space Ace, with puzzles and galactic strategy added. Hopefully, we'll see it release this month as planned, but we'll just have to wait and see. Flint: The Black Hole Prophecy is available for PC, Mac, and SteamOS on Steam. Next up is the Dragon Animal Husbandry game, Farm D. This is one of the top new Patreons of 2021, but I'll talk more about that next week. Seriously, this is the most content I've ever been able to show of this optional VR title. I know it still isn't a lot, but it is way better than any other time I've covered this game this year. Farm D is available for PC on Steam in both VR and non-VR versions. And finally, we have the much anticipated release of Being a Dick Season 2. Season 1 was my Game of the Year for 2020, and was made up of episodes 1 through 4. Season 2 just released on Patreon and contains episodes 5 through 8. Hopefully this should release on Steam by the end of the month, but there is a chance we could see it delayed into 2022. Check out my full review later this week. Being a Dick Season 2 is available for PC and SteamOS on Steam, and for PC and Mac on their Patreon. There you have it! December has some really awesome releases, and some of these games are must-play experiences that you can expect to show up later this month in my year-end Best of 2021 lists. Hopefully, we're all going to see an even more awesome selection of Steam releases in 2022. Let me know what you're most interested in playing. What game are you most looking forward to seeing in 2022? Seriously though, I'd be pretty salty if I backed a game in 2017 and I was promised a finished product in October of 2018. I mean, what is this? Star Citizen? Until next time, no shaming, just gaming. Thanks to all this month's supporters on Patreon. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you.